Julian, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us what you do for a living.
I'm a life insurance agent.
And how long have you been doing that?
37 years.
And in that time, why'd you stick around? You got a brilliant mind. You could have done anything. Why life insurance?
Who told you I have a brilliant mind?
We all know. We all know.
So I stuck around because obviously our industry, we are in a great industry, first of all. And the potential to grow yourself, it's unlimited. So it's really up to you where you want to be in life. So, and I remember when I got recruited by Connecticut Mutual, which became Mass Mutual, I used to manage a restaurant. So I got recruited by Connecticut Mutual, and they told me, we will pay you $2,500 a month for the first year, plus you earn some commissions. So after I quit my job and I joined Connecticut Mutual, the managers told me they can't pay me the $2,500 a month. I said, wait a minute, you lied to me. They said, no, we didn't. You failed the aptitude test. We want to hire you, but we can't pay you. So only way you can make money by selling policies. This is a true story. So I had no choice. I can't afford to fail, right? So I started from ground zero.
And what was your strategy? How did you build what you've built?
Well, remember, I didn't start the premium financing right out of the gate. So it was after being in the business for 7 years, I was introduced to a family, and the law firm introduced 3 agents. So the family can pick which agent they want to work with. And compared to the other 2 senior agents, I was the rookie. But the family ended up picking me as the agent. And they were going to insure Mom, because her husband passed away. They were going to insure Mom for $40 million at the age of 74, right? So to make the story short, Mass Mutual issued the policy on Mom, and we got a preferred non-tobacco rate. And I'm driving to the third and final meeting, and I'm so excited. It's going to be my biggest case in my career at that time. So we sit in the boardroom, and the trustee is the son-in-law, and he's an attorney himself. He tells me, I know the insurance company is a good company. I know the policy is a good policy. But here is my problem, Julian. Every year I write $800,000 check to Mass Mutual. I'm going to have to allocate $1.5 million of our family income because that's after tax. Mm-hmm. So I said, if Mom lives 20 years, that's $30 million of our gross income to get $40 million death benefit. He said, that's not a good IRR. So I went to career school in Connecticut. So the first thing I told him, Mom is not going to make it to 94. He didn't like to hear that, right? And by the way, for the record, she made it to 97. Then he said, listen, when I buy a $100 million building, I don't write a $100 million check. I go to the bank, I put 10 or 20% down payment, and I finance my buildings. Find me a bank to lend me the money. That's how this whole concept started. I was lucky. But luck only takes you so far. You really got to work hard at it.
Speaking of, 37 years. You can go back and talk to yourself 30, 32 years ago. What are the lessons you gave yourself at that point in time?
I've stayed very focused. And I know when I joined the industry, they wanted me to sell variable products. They wanted me to sell disability or health. You know, and I told my managers, I want to focus on one thing, but I want to be the best at it, right? So, and I remember I was the Rookie of the Year for Connecticut Mutual because I sold around 116 or 117 policies, and I made $119,000 commissions. That's a lot of policies, a lot of policies, small policies. And believe it or not, until today, I still take care of some of these policyholders because that's who put me on the map.
Julian, you're part of a professional association, Fonseca. Has that been important in your career?
I think Fonseca is so important to us as agents and to our industry because there's so much Fonseca does to protect us.
Unpack that for us when you say they protect you.
Well, they protect us, obviously, with Congress. They're trying to change the laws, or they want to tax the cash values, or maybe take my commissions away. So I want to make sure we all get paid. We work hard, but we should be compensated well. So I know Fonseca, they've done a great job over the years. And I have a lot of friends here. As a matter of fact, my friend, Mike James, has become the chair next year. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to that.
If you could offer a sales pitch encouraging people to join Fonseca like you have, what would you say to them?
Well, here is what I told Mark and MJ. I said, listen, I have a lot of respect for all my colleagues in the industry, but either put up or shut up, right? I told them I will make a contribution, and if all the advisors, if they match it by 2% or 3%, look, where would that take us, right? So, and I would challenge all the advisors, and I've done that before for other big charity events, you know. So I think most of the advisors should join Fonseca, no question about it. And I was, as a matter of fact, I was talking to the CEO of FFR, and I was encouraging them that all the members should join Fonseca.
Yeah. It strengthens our voice.
No question.
It leads to greater advocacy on Capitol Hill.
Right.
It gives us an opportunity to move policy from a defensive position to a offensive position.
Always be on the offensive.
Always be
Always
on the offensive.
be on the offensive.
Last question for you. If you could go back and do it all over again, is there anything you'd change?
Like change my career?
No, but within your career. Could you expedite it in some way?
No, I would not change anything. Only thing I can tell you, I don't take my business for granted, right? I stay focused, and I'm not afraid of putting the hours, and I give back to the industry. I still, when a young career agent calls me, I will take his call. If he needs help, I will help him.
Yeah.
So I would love to give back.
Julian Movsesian, thank you.